Well, Aries, welcome again to April 2014. I'm Dadhichi with your horoscope. You know, when they build buildings, construction engineers prefer to leave out the 13th floor. I'm feeling like a construction engineer with your horoscope this month. I'd sort of prefer to leave it. It's a tough one this month. You've got so many hard aspects. And in particular, the focus on that lunar eclipse on the 15th of April in your zone of significant relationships seems to be the pivot of what we're saying here, and why I guess I would have preferred to make this the 13th floor, but obviously we're not going past that floor. I'm going to address the issue. I'm going to be a construction engineer that goes against the prevailing trend, and I'm going to build that 13th floor for you today. I'm going to tell you all about it, as unpleasant as it may seem. It's not that bad. I mean, I'm just playing with you a little bit. By now you should know me. I like to have a little bit of fun with this. And actually, if we flip this around, we can say, as a great mentor of mine once said, the good is not necessarily pleasant. So these tough aspects, let's have a look at some of them. Your ruling planet Mars, hard aspect to the Sun around the 5th. Danger. Remember Lost in Space, the robot? It's a dangerous period when you have these two fiery planets in aspect. So watch your step. Make sure that you allow plenty of time to get to where you're going on that date. Venus goes to the 12th house on the 6th. So this is where some of the relationship issues could start unraveling. You know, the planet Venus is your significant other. 12th house is secrets. You need to prod your partner and ask them what's wrong. Something's not right with the way they feel right now. If you're in a meaningful relationship, you want to keep it meaningful, don't you? Then you need to ask questions. That's around the 6th. We see a better cycle when Mercury moves into the sign of Aries, your sun sign, around the 8th. That's going to bring a little lightheartedness with it. That's going to help you cope with some of these difficult trends that I'm seeing for you. Look at that Jupiter at the bottom part of the horoscope, bottom and under the horoscope, looking directly at your career sector. Way away from it. Too much on your plate right now. That could be, these are all the little building blocks of the 13th floor that I didn't want to talk about, that we wanted to miss. But we have to talk about this. Otherwise, how are you going to figure out what to do? How are you going to sidestep that? Maybe we could have maybe a fast track elevator that misses the 13th floor, something like that. I'll work it out as we go along in this reading, Aries, but just think along with me here. I told you the hard aspect of the Sun to Mars. You had Mars to the Sun, now you have the Sun to Mars on the 9th. So really now, between the 3rd and the 9th of April, that seems to be a very dominant influence. You're all fired up. You could be rather aggressive, which is typical for the Arian, but this could be, Aries on steroids, if I could put it that way. Be careful. Just take your time. So here we see some hard aspects from around the 14th of April up to the 16th, and that includes that lunar eclipse. You know, the Mercury-Jupiter aspect on the 15th is known for the exaggerative quality there. Do not believe anything you hear or see, even if it's with your own eyes. You need to remain a little bit skeptical about what's offered to you during this particular period. And that impulse, the mental impulse, is also very strong around the 16th. So I'd wait before jumping on any opportunity or any offer that is given to you at that time. Hey, some good news for you. We're at level 14 now. We've just passed the 13th floor, Aries, I'm pleased to say. And there we have it, the nice aspect of Venus to your career sector on the 17th, 18th. Nice aspects again from Venus to Jupiter. These are lucky sorts of aspects, providing you with ample opportunity to move forward into your career, to achieve something of note, to get a new job if you're after a new job. These are the sorts of results that we can expect from the positive aspects of the planets in these positions. Sun moves to your second house of finances on the 20th. Strong focus on money at that time, but also a very wasteful and extravagant aspect of Jupiter to Uranus, Jupiter to Pluto. This is like power plays. So this could indicate money coming in and then all these other hands appearing out of nowhere. Ooh, can we have a little piece of the action? No. That could cause tension. So maybe it's not a good idea to advertise the fact that you're earning a bit more money at this time, because no sooner do you have it than it's gone. We have I did give you some good news. Maybe the lift stopped at the 14th floor and decided to go back down to level 13. I'm sorry. I'm only reading on the teleprompter what aspects are there, and I can only deliver what's there, guys. So the hard aspect of Mars to Jupiter. Again, you've got some big plans around the 23rd. Make sure that they're within your grasp, and you don't offer more than you can deliver during this period. Again, that's supported by the Mars-Uranus aspect. Another dangerous one there. You're likely to say and do things that may not augur well for you. Do not jump out of aeroplanes. Do strange, weird, wonderful, death-defying acts at this time. You're likely to want to try to prove yourself physically, and that can backfire. Let me try to finish the month on a better note. Level 21. Mercury to Neptune, Sun to Neptune on the 27th. A nice way to finish the month. There is a solar eclipse, another eclipse in the same month there in your second house of finances. Well, I think your imagination is all fired up around the 27th, and then you have to be careful, because maybe when I look at the symbol for the eclipse, it's like this big black hole. I'm just wondering whether that's like all these hands coming at you for the money. You get it? Big black hole, money, gone. Pay special attention to that. You want to hold on to your money, and I'd be saying that you need to be as tight-lipped as you are tight-fisted this month, particularly as the month finishes. God, I'm glad I got through that one. I hope it hasn't disheartened too many of you. I hope you will come back. I'm going to, I shouldn't make promises that I can't keep, because I haven't yet looked at the May horoscope for you, but I'm going to try to make a promise that there'll be no level 13 next month. We're going to construct a whole new future for you, Aries, and I hope you'll be here to listen to what I have to say again. In the meantime, don't forget astrology.com.au for some more detailed information, and I promise you there'll be no level 13. Take care. Bye-bye.